glitching.
What?
You see that?
What was that?
Hello and welcome back to episode 28 of another podcast. The reason we're giggling is because we've been having these damn issues with the live. It keeps shutting down on us. So if it shuts down for the third time?
Yeah, we're just not.
We're having it's issues with the software that's literally meant for live broadcasting on like multicam with like the mixer and all that. It's giving us hell. It keeps stopping. It stops every time we do a live. It just stops, and
like 5 seconds in.
Yeah, and it's really fucked up because the episode that we just did last week with Cindy Martinez, it was supposed to be live, and
it stopped without us even realizing.
We didn't even know. We just went through the podcast. Luckily, we were recording, the audio.
Right.
Otherwise, we would have been screwed.
Yeah, that would have really sucked.
So today we're not gonna do too much multicam. We're not
even gonna touch the remote.
I'm not even gonna touch the OBS remote because I'm starting to think that this is why the live feed
has been disconnecting. Because right now it's not.
It's not disconnecting. We're staying connected live right now. So we're gonna keep it this way. The title of today's podcast is Taco Gate. I'm gonna explain to you why. And it actually involves once again last week's host Cindy. Like such a mild post got, it just blew up.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. Like the one thing that I heard about it was hilarious.
Yeah, let me try to find something on it real quick.
Yeah, and welcome back. It's me, Leslie E.
We didn't introduce ourselves? All right.
Then our 2-year-old was just sitting here, but she dipped it right now.
Yeah, she dipped it. She wasn't some random little Korean baby. It's our daughter.
Well, yeah, he's gonna find the post. Maybe I hope it didn't get deleted.
No, it didn't get deleted.
Alrighty, guys.
I'm gonna raise the gain on my microphone, kind of push it back a little bit so we don't get all those puffs. Puffs. Yeah, it's because
we don't have even a screen on it. It's probably would.
That's good right there. Yeah, it's because if I bring it too close, like, you know, I don't got a pop filter here.
Like how you do pop.
Little pop, pa, pop, pop, pa. All right, here, let me find her. Man, it blew up. She even talked about it, and she even talked about it in on her story today.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
And what story?
All right, so here's the post. All right. Keep in mind this was yesterday at 7:42 p.m. Right?
Okay.
Now I don't remember what time I went to bed yesterday.
I don't know either.
The point is this is one of the last posts, and you know, that I saw yesterday before going to bed. She did make it at 7:42 p.m., but I saw it before I went to bed, right? The post basically says, you know, me orders tacos de pescado, which are fish tacos, right? Server, estilo mexicano or americano, which means you know, Mexican style or American style. She's like, me, I'm sorry, I thought I was in a Mexican restaurant. And then at the bottom she explains it. She's like, lettuce, tomatoes, and cheese do not go in tacos. All right, which I don't know if I've talked about it before on the show, but I'm on the same boat.
Yeah, you never talked about it on the show, but you do believe that.
Yeah, I do believe that. I do believe that it is blasphemous, right? Although there have been a few spots that do put tomatoes and lettuce on the taco, and I've been okay with, just because the meat is really good, the whole thing is good, you know?
Right.
There's been a few acceptances, right?
And my view on tacos is controversial, so I don't even want to talk about it.
Oh, okay. Well, I do want to talk about it in a little bit. We're gonna come back to that. Put a pin in it. So, anyways, she made this post yesterday, right? And you know, I laughed at it. You know, I thought it was, or I hearted it. I was like, you know, I agree.
You agree.
I stand with you in solidarity, sister. All right. Then this morning, I'm waking up. You know, I'm stretching. You know, go check my phone. Go onto Facebook, and the first thing I see is this post, but it's got like 78 fucking comments on it, and I'm like, whoa. I mean, I'm happy, right, that there's many comments, you know, but this isn't something that's a conversation. This is facts.
Oh my gosh.
This isn't a conversation. We didn't ask any of you.
Like, that was it.
That was
it.
It
was a rhetorical question.
Yes, it was a rhetorical post. All right, this isn't an argument. Well, this isn't a conversation. This isn't a debate. This is facts. All right. So I go to read the 78 comments, right? And I just overall just jumped in, like, you know, kind of near the middle, right? I'm just gonna let our theme loop, by the way, a few times here.
Oh my gosh.
It's so
I was about to say something too.
Oh, all right. I'll mute it down. All right. All right. Here we go. So, you know, I don't know what happened before that, right? All I know is I hit comment. It went straight to the middle comment. You know,
like middle of the conversation.
Yeah. I just read the first comment that popped up, right? And this is already in the middle of the 78 comments, right? And you know, Cindy, you know, basically, you know, defended herself. I was like, damn, girl. Hell yeah. All right, she says, literally, who the hell are you to come through my shit and try to talk to me like you know me. You have never met me. I made this post to be funny and in no way gave anyone in the restaurant shit about it. You over here getting defensive over how you like your tacos. Fine, eat your fucking tacos how you want. I never seen anyone get so goddamn defensive about fucking tomatoes. She continues to say, you over here assuming shit about how I live my life, my political affiliations, and claiming I don't care enough about the children in concentration camps. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm a first generation American. My mother ran across the border when she was 12. She could have easily been one of those kids. Have a fucking seat because you ain't never met me in person.
Oh my god.
All right.
Over.
Well, first, yes. Second, yes. All right. Third, what the fuck happened? It went political? A conversation about lettuce and tomato went political? Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, who is it? Did you look at his profile?
No,
Don't
no.
say his name.
No, I'm not. But I mean, they were calling her bougie. They said she was bougie.
What happened? What was
I
the
don't
first
know.
comment
There
that
was some
struck
girl.
it?
I guess there was some girl in here too. I don't know who she was.
What did the first
Alicia,
comment say?
a girl named Alicia. I don't know. All I know, some dude came in next, and he was like, after that comment, he was like, "Alicia, sit the fuck down. American tacos are made with American tacos are made with lettuce, tomato, and cheese, not a black or a white or American thing. If you must know the history of it, I can give you a brief overview of it."
Oh my god.
All right, and then he like, you know, goes to the next paragraph, and he's like, Mexican immigrants moved to the United States, opened a restaurant. She wanted to serve tacos, but only had certain vegetables available to her disposal. I didn't even hit Seymour. I don't know who this guy is.
Oh my god.
I have nothing against him. I think it's cool that he's dropping knowledge. That's just some knowledge that I wasn't going to dive into because, as I said in the beginning of the show, this isn't a discussion. That doesn't go in a taco. All right?
Oh
if
my
you
gosh.
if you think that lettuce and tomato go on a taco, first of all, sit down, rest your legs,
Okay.
and don't get up for a while. All right? Don't get up until you realize that lettuce and tomato don't go.
So what goes in a taco then?
You know, honestly, here's the thing. It all depends on what kind of taco. All right?
Okay.
Let me give you an example, right?
And,
And I'm going to give you the only example that like tomatoes in the taco should go in.
oh. Okay.
All right. But it doesn't consist of lettuce. All right. So in my opinion, when you have you know, fish tacos, if you're going to put anything other than, you know, like let's say, you know, cilantro or you know, radishes, which is a very, you know, Mexican thing to do,
Correct.
you know, with a little lemon juice, whatever, right? The only thing that should be a suitable substitution should be cabbage. All right, fresh cabbage, you know, shred it up, you know,
Okay. Why?
because,
Okay.
like, you know, why even argue it? That's also a fact.
Okay.
Facto tip number 425, matter of fact.
Okay.
All right, anyways. But then you go into, like, let's say carnitas, right? A lot of people like to eat carnitas with pico de gallo.
Mm.
All right, pico de gallo consists of tomato, right?
That's delicious.
Tomato, onion, jalapeno, cilantro, chopped up, basically almost like what American people consider a salsa, right? But it's more of a salad, kind of.
That is true. I
You get
didn't
what I'm
think
saying?
about that. That does have tomatoes in it.
Yeah, and that's how a lot of people like, you know, their carnitas, you know, with pico de gallo, you know.
Correct. Okay.
That's the only time it's acceptable
For tomatoes.
for tomatoes.
Okay.
Lettuce, can't think of it. I honestly can't think of a time where it's like, hey, you know, get the lettuce for, you know, for the tacos ready.
Yeah, you never said that before.
Hell no.
But I have done it a few times.
For what? You tell me. All right, now let me get your opinion. When do you think, or do you even think
Well,
it's suitable at all?
I mean, I don't really care for the lettuce. I guess cilantro is better than lettuce in my opinion.
Uh huh.
But I mean, when I make chorizo tacos, I always put like a bowl of lettuce down. You never told me anything.
Of lettuce? I've never seen you put lettuce down with the chorizo tacos.
Yeah, I would put cheese in one bowl, lettuce in one bowl.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, you never said anything, but you never grabbed it. So that might be.
I don't know. It's disgusting. Also, sour cream.
Oh,
Like, why are people asking for sour cream in their tacos?
because it makes it less dry.
Is she standing on the table?
Yeah, she's back there.
I don't know. I found the conversation extremely crazy. Crazy.
And should I say my controversial view on tacos?
Yeah, let's hear your. Yeah, we'll go back to the comments, but I want to hear your controversial opinion on tacos. What's so controversial about it?
I think that tacos basically taste the same. I'm gonna be for real. You've told me this place has the best tacos. I ate it. It tastes the same as
I forgot about this
A
opinion you
taco.
had. Yeah.
at like I don't know Taco Bell. It all tastes the same. I'm gonna be like I think the best taco I've ever had is the one from Burrito Loco, that crunchy one.
Tripas, yeah.
That's literally the one where I'm like, okay, that taco's amazing. But other than that, like, if it has ground beef in it, it's all gonna taste the same or whatever meat. I don't know.
She's all right. She's not explaining it very well.
It all tastes the same, whether you add lettuce or cilantro or you don't have either.
No, it doesn't.
It's fine. Although I do prefer sour cream and cheese, though. I don't know.
This is the person who's entrusted in making my daily meals, people.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that should be a really big red flag as to why
It's a
I'm not
huge
a
red
good
flag.
cook.
If you think she thinks, all right, basically what she's trying to say is that let's say you put out 4 al pastor tacos from 4 different spots.
Hmm.
She's saying that you could bring, 4 different tacos, 4 different, the same taco from 4 different locations. I'm
Right.
sorry. I'm explaining like a dummy, just like
Just
you
like
were.
me.
All
So-
right. And you have her try them. She's going to tell you that they all taste the same.
Correct. Yes. That's
Meaning
what I
you
think.
can't ever tell her like, oh, this spot right here has the best, carne asada.
Yeah.
This place has the best carnita tacos. She doesn't believe in that. She thinks that they taste the same
Yeah, it tastes the same.
everywhere.
Yeah.
That's pretty controversial. There's a lot of people who would be like, "The fuck are you talking about?" Like,
I'm aware
know
of
some-
that.
I know some spots that'll blow your mind, mamacita.
And then they'll take me and I'll be like,
That is pretty controversial. That's pretty fucked up,
Oh,
actually.
the burrito loco ones. Those, man, I could use one of those right now.
Where are your taste buds?
I don't think I have any because honestly, a lot of foods taste the same or they taste bad to me.
What do you mean?
Like a lot of the stuff that I cook, I think it tastes bad.
A lot of here's a funny thing about her. All right, she'll make a dinner
I won't eat it.
and it'll be huge, right? And like if she ever goes like elaborate, like comes like mashed potatoes, the ham, the this, the that, the sides. She watches everybody eat. Like, are you gonna eat? I'll just wait for you guys to be done. We finish. You gonna eat? Nah, I don't really like it. This is the person who's, once again, may I repeat myself? This is the person who is entrusted in making my daily meals.
I'm so sorry. I don't know. I could eat cereal all day.
This is terrible. This is red flags.
Yeah, I mean, and in my defense, I don't come from a family of cooks or, my mom would make elaborate dinners. No, I never had that in my life. We had pasta and pizza night and pancakes in the morning. That's
I mean, it's
Anyway.
nice. I mean, I'm not going to say that, it's a terrible childhood. I think that's awesome.
yeah, but I just didn't come from like, your mom would cook all the time and she would cook all these delicious recipes and she had her own. Yeah, I never had that with anyone in my family. Like ever. So, that might be it. It's not in my blood. Although my dad, I think he's pretty decent.
At cooking, what do you think your dad's the best at cooking?
I mean,
Because everybody's dad has that one dish. That one dish that, like, you could slap down Bobby Flay with at
Oh
any
my-
moment.
oh gosh, I don't. It's in Spanish. I don't know what it's called.
What do you mean?
It's no, not empanadas. I don't know. He does make those. Do you remember those balls I used to make?
The papa rellena?
Yeah, he makes those really good. He said his mom used to make those all the time.
Papa rellena is delicious. That is, I think Cubans and, like, they're
Puerto Ricans.
Puerto Ricans. There's a
Dominicans.
few. Yeah, there's a few Latin. I think it's Islanders then,
Yeah,
right?
that's an islander thing, I think.
Yeah, I think it's people who like, papa rellena. It's really good. The
Yeah.
first time you ever made them was the best.
Yeah, I can't freaking repeat that first
Yeah.
time either.
She's made them tons of times. That's the crazy thing. She's made them tons of times. And it never compares to the first time she ever made them. The first time she ever made them, I was like, whoa, these are perfect. And then like she made them afterwards. I'm like, oh, these are a little bit, they're not round.
Yeah, like
I don't know what shape this is, but it's not round.
I don't know what's going on. I can't remember. There's just I don't even want to turn this into a cooking show, but I can't put because I think I'm gonna make it today, and then I realize I have to put it in the fridge for 2 hours, and I'm like, oh, I don't have 2 hours,
Uh-huh.
so I just make it. I don't know if that could be it. I
That
don't
you
know.
rush it?
Yeah, I don't do it like I do it the first time where I put it in the fridge for 2 hours.
I mean, maybe it could be, but I mean,
I don't know. My dad makes it good, but he also has like he puts rice on the side, and he makes our papayanas like the ones where it's flat and you put the fork.
no. Those are empanadas.
Yeah, empanadas. and then he would make that on the side, and he would make the bananas that are squished.
Oh, the what is that called? It's at the tip of my tongue. Tostones
He would make those.
or
like,
maduros. They call them maduro.
No, it was the first one. That's the
Yeah,
one my parents
tostones.
say. Yeah.
Yeah.
And sorry, my checking my remotes over here. And my dad would make all that in one meal. He'd make all that by himself. I mean, my mom would help, but my mom's like me, not a very good cook.
Oh my goodness, we got a little Korean child taking over the set right here. She's destroying it. Yeah, I mean, I would have to say that my dad's meal that he made,
Please
that I
say
think,
it.
oh my gosh, you would never guess. I would honestly have to say, because he had two. I would have to say that out of the two, my dad, growing up, eating my dad's omelets. He used to make omelets.
Okay.
I think in Spanish they call them huevo en torta or some shit like that. I don't know what they call it, but it's basically an omelet. And he used to make them like by the ton.
Well, because you guys are
By the ton.
crazy eaters over here.
Oh man, he used to make them with like he used to make them with mushrooms sometimes. He'd make some with jalapenos.
You lost
He'd
me.
make some with like onion, tomato, and like they were awesome.
Like onion tomato sounds
He'd
good.
throw down breakfast, really good. Yeah.
That's cool. His dad is also an amazing cook. Ceviche. Oh my gosh.
Oh, my dad's ceviche.
Oh my
You know what?
gosh. Guys.
Yeah.
He would make it. And you know what I noticed? He always made it when I was pregnant, and I appreciate him for that. Because I'm not the person that doesn't eat seafood when I'm pregnant. I eat it when I'm pregnant. I eat whatever the hell I want when I'm pregnant. But, oh, ceviche. Your dad's ceviche is so delicious. It's amazing. It's perfect. If he ever hears this, please make it again. Very
Right, with the
recent.
lime, with the mango. Oh
Like,
my
he uses,
god.
like, fresh fish. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Hey, she's coming to complain over here.
What
What's the
happened?
complaint?
What did Daddy do?
You ain't telling on me about
She
nothing.
came over here to blame you for some.
Oh man, the ceviche. Yeah, he does throw down. You know what? I changed my mind. That is my dad's throw down meal. He hasn't been making it my whole life though. That's the thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, ceviche definitely isn't one of
No.
those foods that he's been making forever. He used to make a lot of breakfast foods, and it's only been recently, that he's been starting to do his ceviche. But yeah, he's been doing it for quite some years now, I guess. But I didn't grow up with that. But yeah,
That sucks, man. Oh my gosh. Oh,
just buy the stuff, and tell him. I'll buy the material. You down to do the labor?
okay. That we could do. Cause I'd mess it up.
Oh my gosh,
Guys,
it's so
nothing
good.
I could say. Like I said, everything usually tastes the same to me or bad, and this is literally the most delicious meal ever. That should say something.
It's delicious.
It's I think probably
It's Mexican sushi, basically.
It's my favorite food because my favorite food is seafood, which is like sushi and stuff,
Yeah,
and that's probably like my favorite food of all time is your dad's ceviche.
it is delicious. Oh my gosh, she's been assaulted by the headphones. Here, let me go to the comments real quick.
Sorry, I got lost in the
No, get lost.
ceviche.
Get lost in the ceviche.
Guys.
Hey, you know that girl that I was telling you, that Alicia girl?
Yeah, what'd she say?
I think she got blocked. Cause I don't. Oh no, there it is.
But
Never mind. I
Did
see
she
it.
say something rude first?
Well, I'm about to find out right now. Let me see.
Or you
It's
don't
a
even know.
See, this girl knows what I'm talking about. She's like, at some Mexican restaurants, I literally have to specify one cilantro and onion. It's true. I've had to go to those places.
And specify that?
Yeah, but I think it's because they see you light skinned. They see you light skinned, so they're like,
Oh,
he likes lettuce and tomato in his tacos.
okay.
Look at this.
Oh, what just happened?
She's kicking through it on purpose. She did it on purpose. That's why I stopped her earlier and she came and told.
You better be careful. Yeah? Blinky's in my room. Go
Let me see.
in my bed. Oh, no, she's on the floor. Ooh.
This dude's like, if you're white, they do. True, and you're free to, and you're free to think that. Nobody said that it wasn't an American thing to do, but it's not the right thing to do because guess what? This isn't a discussion.
Oh.
This is a fact.
You know, I could do without the lettuce. I mean, lettuce has no flavor. I don't understand the point. While cilantro does have flavor. I don't know if it's how you would describe it, like minty. I'm not too sure. Does have a flavor, but it needs to be in a taco. Like I can't eat cilantro on its own.
All right. This Alicia girl, that I guess
Oh.
people got mad at
Ooh.
later on in the comments, or she started shit. She's like, in Mexican tacos they do, but in black tacos they do. So
Whoa,
y'all
whoa.
acting like met tomatoes, lettuce, and cheese doesn't go well together. That's a burger all day. The only difference is flour or corn tortilla.
Oh, that's a whole nother freaking argument.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother
Is
argument.
the kind of tortilla? Of course. You just threw in another. Yeah. That's another
That's
debate.
another huge debate.
Corn or flour tortilla.
I'm not even gonna say.
You're gonna say if you
I'm
say
gonna say
flour, you're so disgusting.
Flour for quesadillas always won in my heart. My dad always liked flour quesadillas, and my mom always liked corn, and I like my dad's more.
Cause you're fucking gay. Cause you're fucking
I mean,
gay.
I don't mind corn. Like, I think if corn tortillas are kind of crispy, like a little bit on the burnt, I like it.
Uh-huh.
I like that.
Cause you're disgusting.
But flour, yeah, I like flour. I don't- mm.
That is so nasty.
But for tacos, I would have to say corn. I don't think flour is good for tacos.
Have you seen the video of that girl who licks the airplane toilet seat?
Ew. Ugh,
I'd
babe.
rather eat off her plate
Oh,
than
be
yours now.
I was just saying for the quesadillas. For tacos,
No,
I do prefer
no,
corn.
that's disgusting.
But quesadillas, like something about flour, you know.
Nasty, you fucking window licker. Hang on, the meat is cooked and seasoned and chopped way differently than ingredients than that.
Oh man.
Okay, holy cow, it's getting deep. Look what okay, this is where bougie is brought up.
Bougie.
She said, sure, but real talk, you acting bougie. People eat weird food all the time. Y'all get mad at the different off-cultured foods that people eat and make, but then still defeat the LGBTQ community and
What?
support their lifestyle. Support my black-white lifestyle in how season and cook my tacos. I hate onions. I like my tacos with tomatoes. No big deal.
Oh, how did LGBT?
You went out of your ways to post about tomatoes on fucking tacos. You sound spoiled and American. But what are you doing to save your people in camps? White girl voice. I'm sorry. I thought I was a Mexican restaurant. That's some spoiled bougie ass thinking they take your food. Thank you and be glad they didn't spit in your food. Yo, what?
Oh, that whole comment took like 4 turns.
And this dude comes in. He's like, I feel like you're the kind of person who thinks Taco Bell is authentic Mexican food. Hang on, I gotta see how this Alicia bitch looks like.
Yeah, can I see? Show me after.
Okay, she looks exactly what an Alicia bitch would look like.
Let me see.
This bitch is.
Oh.
This bitch looks like the gum that's on like the fucking. She's like a piece of gum that's stuck on the sidewalk
Why did she
in
say about
Chicago.
LGBT?
She's just a piece of gum.
We should have her on the show because she's an on-air personality at iHeartRadio.
Oh, okay. What's up, Alicia? What's up, Alicia? You gonna come through and tell me some stupid ass opinions on food that's not yours?
Yeah, I didn't even know black people.
Down.
Do black people have their own taco? I didn't even know that.
They could if they want to, but we're talking authentic here.
The OGs.
The OGs.
Okay. Well, we're gonna find out like somehow that Mexicans
She called her bougie.
Didn't we? also bring up the other day how bougie was correctly pronounced?
Yeah. Oh, did I bring it up on the show?
Not on
I
the
think
show,
I
but to
told you
me.
about it. I told you about it.
We were like bougie or something.
No, but anyways, I enlightened you on what it meant and where it came from. And I was actually pretty mad. I was like, why do people keep calling it bougie or something, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, why do they keep calling it bougie? That's not even how it's pronounced. Like, what the fuck? Well, anyways, we're not gonna get into that. That's another debacle, right? Yeah. So this went in deep.
Over just tomatoes. Like, come on. Like, she did not have to get that serious. I have my opinion, and obviously it's unpopular. I don't care. Like, what the hell?
Somebody screenshotted one of her comments, and he's like, "How the hell does a person spell lettuce as lettuce?"
Let me see. Can I
She's
see it?
She had to have seen the signs at the grocery store, at least at restaurant menu, or have a better idea of how to spell lettuce. It's true. It's true, bitch. Learn how to spell lettuce. I fucking hate people who are terrible spellers.
He's saying that because I'm literally the world's worst
See,
speller.
and then Cynthia comes in with the voice of reason on this. She says, "But like what you said is fact. Is this real life?" It's like, dude, for real. Here, let me go to her story.
But I do know how to spell lettuce, so maybe I'm not the worst speller.
Let's see, spell lettuce.
Oh, Lett.
Okay.
Lettuce.
Okay,
Okay,
continue.
I don't know how to spell it. in my
No, no,
head.
no, no, no. You said you
No.
didn't have to spell it.
Let
Uh-huh.
you
Let you. Uh-huh.
let SCE. Am I close?
All right, start from the beginning. Because let you is not spelling.
Lettuce.
Uh-huh.
Lett.
Uh-huh.
You.
Uh-huh.
Let us. USCE.
USCE?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh man. Yeah, no. Yeah. I was always the first one out in spelling bees in my class. I don't even know why they even tried to include me in them.
okay, so here, Cindy put on her story. She's like, hang on a second. Let me try to stop this. She's like, in case anyone is wondering, yes, I'm still reeling in of someone tried calling me bougie, spoiled white girl American because I pointed out the authentic way of tacos are eaten.
She called her white?
Yeah, bougie or spoiled American brat. Yeah, basically, yeah. There's literally nothing worse than fake ass woke people. Kindly eat my shit and carry on. Low key, high
Bro.
key, everywhere in between. There we go.
So that was the taco gate.
And that was Taco Gate. That's fucked up though, right? Like, this girl came in there and said,
Something about
Mm,
LGBT?
have you ever seen the movie Dirty Dancing where Patrick Swayze was like, nobody puts baby in a corner? This bitch came in here like, nobody puts tomato and lettuce in a corner. She was
I didn't
passionate.
understand that reference.
Well, she was passionate. She was passionate. Can we give her props for being that passionate about lettuce and tomato?
Yeah, I'll give her props for that. That's
I
a
don't
level
fucking know
of
where she-
anger
I
that
don't-
I can't get to.
I mean,
I'll be there though.
and then I don't fucking know where she brings up the LGBTQ community.
Like I don't even. I still like it baffles me. I don't understand how that came in.
Like, yeah, where did that come from?
Where
And right off the jump, what about the kids in concentration camps?
that one too.
Like
In the same
whoa.
fucking comment.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
How many people in that post told her to sit the fuck down?
Yeah, she was being wild. She was really being wild.
People were running up with chairs
Ooh.
in the comments. People were in the comments running up with chairs like, sweetie, take a seat. Who the fuck is this passionate about it? Well, I love the country we're living in.
Oh,
This
wait,
this
what?
I love the country we're living in.
Even though they add tomato and lettuce on tacos.
Damn straight.
Okay.
Damn straight. That's what's awesome about it. That you can.
Yeah, that's true, right? We can, but you might have some people mad.
But that doesn't mean that it's
Oh
right.
my god, here we go.
But that doesn't mean that it's right. Okay?
Yeah.
Because what did I say earlier?
It's not a debate. It's not up for conversation.
It's not a conversation. It's not a conversation. Just a fact. Just a little facto tip. What facto tip number did I say it was?
423 or something.
You're wrong about that too.
You don't even
It
remember.
was facto tip 424.
Was I really that close?
I don't know.
Oh.
It's a facto tip. Here's another facto tip.
Mhm.
Facto tips. I don't keep track of the numbers.
Can you spell lettuce?
I have to push my face away from the mic.
Wait, do a facto tip and spell lettuce. I want to know because I'm like, wait, I never got the answer.
Hang on a second. This has been boiling in her mind this whole time,
Yeah,
folks.
I was like, wait a second, how do you spell lettuce?
So this whole time, we moved past all this. And it's been boiling in her head the whole time. And she comes back with, "Can you spell it?"
Yeah, I want to know the
hang
answer.
on, I want to know why it's been in your head.
Well, because I want to know how to spell lettuce.
Do you feel defeated?
No, I'm very used to not knowing how to spell. Like, very used to it. What's the most ridiculous thing you've heard me ask my phone how to spell?
Oh my God. It was just the other day.
Yeah, it was just the other day. You got really mad at me for it.
Just the other day. You literally asked your phone, "How do you spell?" What was the word?
I don't know.
Oh my God! It was such a girl, don't touch.
Well, don't touch it.
Man, I'm trying to.
Yeah, wait. Don't Google how to spell lettuce.
I'm not.
Because
I wanted to find out when the first time lettuce and tomato were put on a taco.
Oh, okay.
But then I was like, hang on, wait a second. Maybe that guy explained it in his comment.
Oh, he did.
I didn't read
He
through
did.
all of it. All right. Oh, man. What was the word? I can't remember.
I don't know. It was probably like appreciate. No. I don't know, but it's like a simple common word.
No. It was super. It wasn't appreciate, because even that one I could understand if somebody that's a silly tricky one, What was I can't recall, man. I really can't recall what the name of what you were trying to spell.
Yeah, but I'm always asking my phone to spell something for me.
Give me this. I'm being robbed by a Korean baby.
Oh, for me? Thank you.
Oh man. That's crazy though.
No, my remote's mine. Okay, but guys, notice how he's not even spelling it for me. Like,
What?
at least let me know.
Are we still going on about this lettuce?
Okay, fine. I'm gonna Google.
LETTUCE, lettuce.
Really? There's no S?
I don't believe there's an S in lettuce, babe.
Oh my God, no way.
It's LETTUCE, right? Lettuce. Man, she's destroying our son right now.
Let us. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I don't think there's an S in there.
I just put an S, guys. I was pretty fucking close.
No, there's no S in that. But what I do want to know is, when was the first time lettuce and tomato were actually put on a taco?
Well, look at that dude's comment. He was dropping down knowledge, I guess.
Yeah, he was.
Go
Let me
hard.
find out.
Because I thought that it was the guy getting yelled at, but it was the girl getting roasted by Cindy. Zelda, what are you doing?
Man, so many people told her to sit the fuck down. That's so hilarious.
Yeah, it's crazy. Lesson learned? I don't even know.
Oh, I didn't even see this.
Oh.
She said, "Damn, is she the king of tacos? Baby girl is pressed."
Yeah, she was really pressed. Like, that was
She's like,
unnecessary.
also, what did the horrible border camps and conditions have anything to do with tacos
Seriously.
and lettuce and met? Because yeah, she misspelled it. She misspelled lettuce and then she put in MET, met. Did she mean meat? I don't know, but she put like lettuce and met. Like, what's the difference? Like, black people put lettuce and met and tomatoes, and that's okay in their tacos because
Yeah, I don't
that's
understand.
okay.
Because, okay, she was talking about black people, but the post was about a Mexican restaurant.
Authentic. Yep.
So, I mean, maybe hers is like authentic black tacos.
And she said, "I need some answers. Unblock her, Cindy." That's fucking hilarious.
Oh, she did get blocked?
I think some of them.
Damn. Okay.
I could see her stuff. I don't know what that means.
That means she can't comment anymore on the post.
Gotcha. Well, she's getting dragged. Now she's getting dragged on a fucking podcast that gets broadcasted all over the fucking place.
We didn't say, like...
I didn't say her name. I just called her... I'm still calling
anything.
her Alicia because that's Alicia.
Alicia Keys.
Man, I cannot find it. Where's the dude who dropped the history of it? Oh, somebody told her, like, here's the history of tomatoes and lettuce. And then somebody else came in and was like, this is the history on the word bougie.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ended it with, seriously, who the fuck are you? You're fucking, what's fucking wrong with you?
Yeah, that was really unnecessary. And I get angry pretty easily. Over taco?
Oh, right here. I found this guy's. I found his comment. She went with lettuce in place of cilantro and found that tomatoes and cheese went well with the lettuce. Del Taco, a Taco Bell, then stole her recipe and turned it into the chain with unauthentic tacos. Hence, if Cindy was a real Mexican restaurant, it shouldn't have been a question. Of course not.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
we just established this.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
It's not. Exactly. It's not a question.
In the yeah.
It's not a question. He's right. Jacob Rosas is right. It is not a question. It's not a fucking question anymore. What do you think, Zelda? Do you think it's a question? Zelda? Do you think it's a question? Did Koreans put lettuce and tomato in their tacos? Oh, they do? No?
She shrugged her shoulders.
All right, I guess we'll never know.
She's reading a Steven Universe book, so we shouldn't interrupt her over here.
You want better... She said, you want better tacos? Cook at home. The true Mexican way. And if not, tell them what you want on a taco and be glad you can go to a restaurant and get tacos. Some people can't walk. And you are here complaining about delicious tomatoes? Damn, now she brought in paraplegics. Holy fucking smokes.
Is she for real right now?
I am not joking. She has now brought in disabled people into the argument. We got kids in the concentration camps. We got the LGBTQ community. All right. We got the black community. We got the white community involved.
And now we have...
And now we got the disabled community, the paraplegics.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Let's just come through and be like, well, what if I don't have... I don't know. What if I don't have a stove?
Originally, this is why I didn't wake up and start reading all the comments. I just read the first one. I was like, I'm talking about this today on the podcast. Because of that, because the rabbit hole I know was just going to get deeper.
I mean, with 78 comments.
It just got deeper.
I can't believe she brought up disabled people.
Questions.
What?
She said, be lucky you could even walk.
What the fuck?
There's some people who can't even walk. You dummy.
Be lucky you could eat.
Oh,
I don't even know where else to go.
Oh my god.
What else irrelevant topic can I bring into this? Hold on.
I don't know, but look, this is my idea. This Alicia girl needs to go to Walmart.
Oh my gosh.
No, she needs to go to Menards.
Oh, okay.
She needs to get better prices on this. She needs to go to Menards. She needs to buy herself a shovel, right?
A shovel? Oh,
yeah.
Don't say nothing too crazy right now. I'm giving you a warning right now.
Okay. She needs to buy a shovel. All right. She needs to get that shovel, go to her backyard, or to a local area where there's dirt, ground. She needs to dig a hole that is at least 1.5 feet deep by 1.5 feet wide all around circumference. All right. She needs to then grab said hole and fill it with water. All right.
Okay.
Fill it with water. She fills this hole with water.
Okay, I didn't see this turn.
She digs her fucking head into this said hole of water and have somebody just pour the dirt on top of her head.
Okay, now you're taking it too far.
Did I take it to a dark place?
Yeah.
You said yeah. I'm sorry. It's just like, come on, bury it. Like, bury your fucking head in the ground.
Okay, no,
Because
do not.
yeah,
Disclaimer. Zelda, come here.
no, bury your fucking head in the ground
Come
because
here.
guess what?
Come here.
This whole time that your head hasn't been dug in the ground, you haven't learned shit. You haven't learned zilch.
Wait, have you done that before?
Have I done what before?
You said you don't know nothing until you do that.
That's not what I said.
Oh,
Are you listening to what I am saying?
What did you say?
Are you kidding me right now?
I thought you said you don't know anything.
Do you lick windows during the daytime? I said she needs to bury her fucking head. Because this whole time that it hasn't been buried under the ground hasn't done her any good.
Oh, right.
She might as well.
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
She
He's
might.
just kidding.
She might as well. How stupid.
All right. See, then now you're taking it too far. It's just the fucking...
We're sharing the earth with people who bring in paraplegics to a conversation about lettuce and tomatoes.
Oh my God.
I need taco. We're sharing the earth with these people. We share the oxygen. You know? I'm breathing in the carbon monoxide that she's breathed out. I don't want that in me. I'm just kidding.
I don't even know what to say to
I'm
you
being
right
extreme.
now.
I'm being extreme, all right? I am being extreme. But at the end of the day, like, for real, like, what the fuck, man? Paraplegics?
Yeah, that I don't understand. Like, whoa.
Make fun of Mexicans. Make fun of blacks. Make fun of whites. Make fun of the LGBTQ community.
Wait, what?
But don't make fun of paraplegics. Because they can't walk away from you.
Oh my gosh.
When you're talking... when you're sitting there talking crap about them.
Oh shit.
I'm just joking around. I'm just joking
oh
around,
shit,
guys.
that one was so crazy.
I
You know,
gotta-
but have you ever seen that sandwich that was like LGBT sandwich? Like bacon, lettuce, tomato. They put, B. And then they put G for the guacamole. Yeah. It was like
Okay,
an LGBT sandwich, right? They just rearranged the words. Like, you know,
Right.
and people were getting impressed. They're like, really? Do we need this? But then some other gay came through and he was like, hey, but now the straights won't eat it. So
Yeah, more for everybody else. Well, they can't say that. They can't say the straights.
it was a
Just
joke.
The pressed. Because
The
you know what?
pressed.
I'm straight and I would eat a LGBTQ sandwich.
Yeah,
Sounds
with
fucking delicious.
Yeah, with the guacamole, that sounds like a good mix.
Yeah.
Girl, she is stepping on her wires over
She's
here.
twerking it. She's twerking on my wires right now.
But yeah, you know what? So I understand how that argument can be pulled through if she pull up that picture as a reference.
Right.
Yeah, that sandwich should look bomb. Y'all are lucky for having that sandwich in your name.
For real. Man, I was kind of craving. Now I'm kind of craving it.
I wonder if I could pull it up. I'm gonna pull it
Now I'm
up to
kind
show
of
you.
pull it up. I want to see
Because
it.
the picture did look, it looked good sandwich.
Okay, let me
But it
see.
did look like maybe it was being sold at Walgreens. Sandwich meme. What was the first thing that came up? Yeah, it's lettuce, guacamole, bacon, tomato.
See, that's a good ass sandwich.
LGBT.
It's colorful. It's full of flavor.
Looks
I would
good.
eat that.
Yeah, right? Oh, this is in England. 3 pounds.
Who would get upset about that?
Well,
You're giving him a sandwich too?
a gay person got mad at this.
A gay person got mad at that.
Yeah, it did. They're
There's
like,
gonna be
this
press
is-
people from all around. You could never win. There's no winning with people. Let me find him.
So, yeah. Well,
Oops, sorry about that.
I was like, hold up, what was that?
It's my audio here.
Oh, and apparently Pierce Morgan, out of everyone on the planet,
Okay.
got mad at the sandwich.
That guy is I'm telling you right now, Pierce Morgan is so against gay people. I guarantee you, this guy's getting fucking pounded regularly.
Because of how much he hates it unnecessarily.
He's projecting. He's projecting. He's projecting.
Yeah.
You could there. You
I've
could,
only seen him apologize once, and that was to Ariana Grande.
You know, like I think that the moment you stop, see, that's the thing. The moment you stop realizing that somebody's of a certain something, you know, like I've always told you that, even when I first met you, whole label shit, I hate it. You know,
Right.
you're like, oh, are you against them? No, I don't give a fuck. It's cool. They're just, I don't think like you're human. That's it. You know, like
Yeah.
I don't care. And I feel that the more you don't look at labels and the lines and all that, I think that's when you kind of live a little bit more happier. You know, you don't give a shit about that kind of stuff, you know?
I could see that.
I feel like the people who sometimes, you know, look at labels or those lines, they have some kind of discomfort in their heart where they're still kind of looking to project some kind of unsatisfaction with themselves, you know, because at the end of the day I have no issue with any of these people, and like it's not like I'm not like Pierce Morgan, who's like gays, where this guy and he's like following them, he knows everything that they're doing, and he's so up to date just to be
Yeah.
fucking pressed. It's like
That's something else.
straight people don't do that, bro.
like
Like straight people don't do that.
like even if it was a straight person who was against it, they usually would just like try to ignore it or like black it out
They
in their lives.
project. They're projecting.
Yeah.
They're projecting
See,
some kind of insecurity that they have, you know? Because you know what? At the end of the day, I have no issue with saying, "Oh, this guy's handsome.
Right,
This is a
because-
handsome actor. He's a good-looking guy. Oh, which one? Oh, you know." I have no issue with that. Why?
yeah, the people always say like, you know, I'm straight, but I'm not blind, you know.
Right.
People say all the time.
You know, it's you giving a guy a compliment
Does
doesn't
not make-
doesn't make you
Doesn't
any
mean anything.
doesn't make you any less heterosexual. It doesn't come with like a rule where if you compliment that guy on his looks, you automatically have to blow him.
Right.
Like, no, dude, it's
Yeah.
just like
Because for girls, I think it's seen as normal. It'd be like, oh, she's so pretty. You know?
right, like
And
there's
people
no
don't
shoes.
think anything weird of it. But if a guy's like, oh man, he's so handsome, you know, some people might be like, well, although even right now I'm hearing it, I don't really think it's weird.
Uh-huh.
You know.
See, now if that girl Alicia was asked, she'd be like, "But are we forgetting about our Vietnam veterans? What about them? Need we forget our Vietnam veterans, who, may I add, also added lettuce and tomato to their tacos?
Stop it.
Now they're disabled. What do you think
Oh.
about that?
Oh my.
What do you? Full circle. Facto tip: everything goes in full circle.
Am I allowed to go back on a topic?
What? Which one?
It's not about lettuce. It's about your label thing. I just
Yeah,
wanna,
yeah.
I
Go
just
ahead.
want to bring up like a devil's advocate. I don't even know.
Play devil's advocate on the situation. Yeah, go ahead.
Another argument I've seen for wanting labels is so that people, you know, can find like their own groups. Like they want to meet up with other gays. Maybe they're in a town where there's not a lot of gay people, like in, you know, the Bible Belt,
Yeah.
and they want that label so they know, you know, where to go or who to see or who to avoid. And that's why they like labels.
But labels,
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, oh, these are, you know, this is like the gay club. I don't know. I'm just bringing some random.
No, but that's the thing. It makes no sense. It's so.
Because they want to connect with other gays where maybe it's not as common. Because where we live, I think it's pretty.
You know what?
Normalized.
You know what? See, that's another thing. See, they feel like they need some kind of loophole to meet people who are just like them. We're all just like each other. That's the thing. Is that they've been pushed to the point where they can't even come to a normal person to talk about what they're going through because some like norms, you know, like will judge them or they're against it. Whereas if we ever truly get to a point where we're gonna get to world peace, it's going to be the day where a gay guy can come to a straight guy without any fear of
Without any thought.
any thought of it. Don't even think about it. You're just like, that's my friend Brad. Gonna go talk to him about this, you know, situation that I'm going through emotionally. Because you know, you get what I'm saying.
Correct.
I don't think labels help. I don't think that they help. It's just
If
like
there was world peace, then I would say, yeah, labels are pretty useless. I mean, think about people who live in, like, I don't know, Alabama.
right.
It's not like over here.
Yeah, but if people in Alabama stop being dicks, that's all I'm saying. It's like, just stop being dicks.
Okay.
If people in Alabama stop being fucking dicks, then, homeboy who's gay or trans could just go up to anybody and be cool. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
It's that simple. It's just stop being a fucking dick.
I mean, obviously, there's no way to argue with that. Like, yeah, stop being a dick. But I'm just saying the other way how labels are used now and why some people won't think the same. I'm not a part of the LGBT community. I mean, I'm a supporter. I don't know if that's added. I don't want to be offensive. But
you're like, I don't know if I'm part of the club, but I support the club.
Yeah, I support the club.
I'm not a cop.
I don't have a say.
But I support the cop. I got the sticker on the back of my car. Does that make me a cop?
No, right. I don't know. All I'm trying to say is that I could see both ways. I don't really have a say because I'm not part of it.
Why are you messing with that lamp over there?
Sorry.
Stop.
It's. I told you it was a distraction. I told you.
Don't touch the lamp.
Okay. I'm going to put my hands right here.
No, don't do that, sweetie. She's trying to stomp the wire.
Zelda, you better listen.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a crazy... I really hate doing podcasts with this girl awake.
Anyway.
I was like, it's fine. Let's let the 2-year-old run around while we do the podcast. It won't be a big deal. Big deal.
She's actually being pretty good for a 2-year-old. Let's give her props. No tears yet. Woo!
Oh, she's biting me now. You. Okay.
That's a vein right here. You should not let her bite that area.
Ow. I'm not letting her. What am I supposed to do?
He started the biting.
She's Korean. She's got the taste for flesh.
Stop. No. Our daughter's not Korean.
She looks Ow. 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 Ow.
So, she had a grip on you right there.
She had a death grip. It's Shark Week.
No, you don't bite me. I don't let that.
Do I need to stop being so offensive because I'm being jokeful?
No. Are you kidding me? Have you heard the other podcast?
Oh, stop.
I mean, there will always be those people who are always offended. And it is what it is. They won't listen anymore.
I'm just joking around, guys. Like,
yeah,
honestly,
he's joking.
I'm joking around.
But someone's gonna maybe one day cut it, take it out of context. It is what it is.
Let him. It's fact.
Yeah.
It's not fact. Chill out.
Okay, he's digging his grave right now.
No, I'm not trying to dig a grave. I am just joking around. I mean, like, the day we could all just fucking make fun of each other and laugh at ourselves first and foremost,
I used to be part of that super offended community.
Yeah, you used to subscribe to that real hard.
But I think, and I'm not trying to be rude, I was a super sheltered child. My lens was very foggy. I didn't explore the world. I just lived in the same town my whole life with middle class parents, together. You know what I mean? I came privileged, and I feel like that makes you more offensive. And when you go out in the real world, you get a house, you lose a house, you get a car, you go through all this stuff, right? Of real life. You start realizing that there are more important things than getting offended over like a fucking sandwich.
Right.
Or, if someone says something you don't like, you move on. Because that's how life is. I don't know. That's what I learned.
I think it was also because you were letting a lot of people into your atmosphere. Like, it's where you get your information, and you were getting a lot of your information through, like...
The same exact.
Like, Tumblr and... Oh,
What happened?
I didn't let her bite me.
Oh, here comes the tears. I just said. You're okay. What happened? Where?
Owie on my hands.
You're okay.
Yeah, but, I mean, like, people put politics on Tumblr and, Instagram, like, that's where you were getting all your info from.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't even go on Tumblr anymore. But I don't even know if it's better now. I don't have any news source whatsoever. I don't get my news. Like, I don't have any news. I don't know what's going on right now in the real world.
That's pretty crazy to say, but I'm
going to be honest. I don't see it anywhere. Now I'm thinking about it. But all I'm saying is that I grew up, and I feel like I get offended, but I don't get as mad as...
That's what you used to.
Yeah, I don't really get as mad.
Well, I mean, I think it's been a great conversation on this whole taco
Taco Gate.
And we just had her on the show, man. Like, why couldn't this happen, before? Why couldn't she have been attacked for her opinions on tacos before she came and did an episode here? Why couldn't this happen then? No, we'll see her again. We're supposed to be seeing her pretty soon. She helped us get a guest, her friend Lupe. She's going to come by. We're going to drink some wine. We're going to talk. We're going to talk travel. We're going to talk food. We're going to talk everything. We may even talk this Taco Gate. We'll try not to go too deep into it just because it'll be...
Because we already did it.
We already kind of touched on it. Did a whole episode on it, basically. I just thought it was hilarious. I really wanted to share with people.
No, that was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, the more we got into it, it was crazier than what we thought.
Yeah. And I guess we'll finish up the show with an explanation again, because we didn't really give too well of an explanation. But if you guys notice, we finally actually stayed live. You guys are finally going to see the full video of the episode. Last week when we did the episode with Cindy, we didn't realize it, but we weren't live anymore. I normally, whenever I do like my Twitch streams or whenever I'm like streaming my gaming, I'm at the computer itself, and I'll do like control my cameras and all my stuff there, and I never usually have any issues, right? But now we have to actually sit down on the couch, and I'm away from the computer, and I had a guest here, and I'm trying to keep things as comfortable and flowing as best as possible. And the program that I used, it's called Streamlabs OBS. They have this application where you're annoying me. Be quiet. You're annoying me. No, you're annoying me.
She got her blanket.
Get out of here. Go watch The Wiggles.
The Wiggles are on. Mom.
Go.
Now because we said it, she's not gonna do it.
You could stay. Leah, like I was saying, there's an application that I download onto my phone, and I'm able to control my camera angles, my ticker,
everything.
There's like a lot of technical stuff.
Yeah.
But I can control basically my entire live broadcast through my phone. We only used it one time before during recording. It was just audio only. No. We did the full thing. Yeah, we did the full thing. And every time I would change the camera angles for the recording, it would make a noise. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to use this app, because every time I switch a scene, it makes a noise, right?
Yes.
So I stopped using it.
Oh.
But then we came back onto here, and now we're realizing that, without realizing it, that it shuts off our whole live feed.
It just ends it.
It ends it, and we don't even know.
And I tried Googling it, and there are no answers.
There's no answers. And the only answer that I'm finding right now is that it's the actual Streamlab OBS application for the phone that shuts down the whole live feed. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try to find somebody to, come in and be a producer. I'm looking for a producer, basically, is what I'm trying to say, y'all. And if anybody out there knows somebody who's willing to, come in and, be a part of this and learn a few things. Oh my gosh, she's gonna ruin this whole site.
Are you kidding me, girl?
We'd really appreciate
just a producer. If you can just message us, we'll give all the details there. But we need help.
Yeah, we need help with the production. I need somebody to be running the broadcast and all that stuff while we're doing this.
Well, we're trying to actually concentrate on the content.
Yeah, because even before, and I've mentioned it before, when we did have even, our producers on, we had our audio and our video producers.
We had audio and a fucking video producer.
And they weren't doing the stuff properly. They didn't even know how to, I'm not going to touch onto it too much. It's just there could have been a better job being done. OBS wasn't a strong suit for anybody.
This. I mean, George did it. I didn't even do shit.
Yeah, so, once again, we need a producer. We need somebody I could teach them how to use this properly,
Our daughter's trying to sing into a mic in the corner.
I would have been able to capture her on the second camera angle, but I'm not even going to mess with that. Thank you for sticking by through all these little technical difficulties. At least now we know that I actually need somebody manning the camera angle, so I can't do it through my phone anymore.
Yeah.
If you guys joined us for the live, thank you so much. Don't forget, we do live streams. You could, if you're watching it on Facebook, awesome. Thank you. If you felt like you had ADD, well, that's what we do here. Welcome. And if you already have ADD, well, you've been there before. welcome back. Right?
Welcome.
So make sure you find us on Twitch. You will find me there at Two Sushi Rolls. Facebook and YouTube is Two Sushi Rolls Podcast. Don't forget to find us there. Give us a like. Give us a rate. And our podcast is also found anywhere podcasts are found, such as Stitcher, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play. You name it, we're there. Even the ones we don't, randomly know about.
Yeah, we don't even know about.
So make sure you guys,
there.
but make sure you support us there. Love your feedback. Get back to us. And I'm over here struggling to get everything together now. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us for another podcast, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Thank you.
And see you guys next time.